Alright, so yeah, so let's have a look on the first question. Okay, first question, this is the significant figure, so it should be very easy for this question. So we have the okay, let me just erase it. We have 2.345. When we say significant figures, we have to calculate from the first digits 1, 2, 3. Then I will draw a line on it. If the number is 5 or bigger than 5, we have to add one value to the front number. So this one is 2.35. It's very easy. The answer is B. Alright, so let's go to the question number 2. Okay. Express this one as a single number, so we have 2.91 multiplied 10 power of negative 4, and because this is power negative, so we know actually decimal have to move to the left hand side. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 0.000. So it's actually 0.000291. So we have total 40 here, so answer will be C. Very easy. So I guess they shouldn't have any problem on this. So let's go to the question number 3. A piece of land in the shapes of square with a length of 36 kilometers is divided into the 60 industrial lot of the same size. Calculate the area or in meter square of one of the industry area. So we have basically we have a square here. So its length is 36 km. That means it's square. That means there must be same length. Alright, so that means total x 4x I actually will get 36 km. So I can know my x basically is 36 divided by 4. My x basically is 9 km. Alright, so if x equals to 9, I know my area is 9 multiplied 9 should be 81 kilometer square. So 81 kilometer square basically I will divide it into the 60 slot. So that means it will cut into the 60 slot. So the question asks about what is the one slot here. So what I will do is I will use 61 divided by 60, and then I will use calculator to do this one. So 81, I mean, my calculator have no battery. Oh my god. Okay, I guess my calculator have no battery. I take another calculator. Alright, so 81 divided by 60. So you should be, I guess there's no answer. So let me just read the question again. A piece of land in the shapes. Okay, a piece of land in the shapes of square with the length is 36 km is divided into a 60 industrial lot with the same size. Calculate the area. Yeah, if this is square, that means the length is 36 km. Its length is 36 km. Okay, I guess this question is not so complicated. I guess the length actually stands for the length here is 36. Yeah, I guess it's like this because since I couldn't get the answer, so I will try the other method. So that means x maybe is not the 9. X itself is 39. I mean 36. I mean x itself is 36. Yeah, so I know my area is 36 multiplied 36 is 1296. Then I divide this one by 60. See what happened? Yeah, I will guess if this is km square, so you will get 21.6 km square for each. Alright, so you have to convert this one into the meter. So if you want to convert this one into the meter, okay, how I get this one is 1296 divided by 60. Because they say they have the same size, so I will get 21.6 km square. Okay, right now, the question asks for the meter square. Alright, so first thing is we have to know from km square to meter square, actually is multiply 1 million. Okay, 10 power of 6. Okay, and then so this one I want to convert into a meter square is 21.6 times 10 power of 6. But then if we want standard form, we will move one unit to the left hand side, if we move 1 unit to the left hand side, 2.16, we have to add 1 for the power. So it'll be 7. So answer will be C. Right? And some student might ask, how do I know is multiply 10 power of 6? Because, what do I mean by km square? If km square means 1 km, multiply 1 km, then I get 1 km square. Isn't it? So if I convert this one into the meter, 1 km basically is 1,000 meter. So this one will be 1,000 meter as well. So the middle one will be 1 million meter square, because 1,000 multiply 1,000 basically is 1 million meter square. So therefore I know 1 km square will equals to 1 million meter square. Alright, okay, I just say it's very hard to write here. Alright, I hope you actually can understand that. Okay, it's not too hard. Alright, and this part cannot erase, it's okay. So let's continue. Okay, it's given that A equals to 2 multiply 10 power of 4. Find the values of 16a power of 3 in the standard form. So this one basically is 16 multiply a power of 3. A is this one, right? Power of 3. So what you can do is actually, if you just not sure how to multiply this one, what you can do is actually you can change it into the number. Power of 4 means add 4 0 here, then you power of 3, then you use the calculator. Yeah, I have 20,000 power of 3. So yeah, calculator should tell you is 8 multiply 10 power of 12. So I will multiply 16 straight away, and then calculator actually will tell me the answer. Multiply 10 power of 14. Yeah, my calculator just do this. I'm not sure is it all the calculator will do that, but I'm using this one. Actually, it straight away tell me the answer. Of course, if you want to do it manually, what will happen is like this. Okay, if 2 multiply 10 power of 4 power of 3, the power of 3 basically is for both. Okay, so 2 actually will become 2 power of 3 is 8. And then 10 power of 4 power of 3 is basically 3 multiply 4 is power of 12. And the whole thing here is multiply 16 again. So basically 16 I will only multiply with one of the number here, which is 8. Then you will actually get 128 multiply 10 power of 12. But because we want standard form, the decimal is here, I will move 2 to the left hand side. When I move 2 to the left hand side, what I will do is actually I will plus 2 in the power. So I get 1.28 multiply 10 power of 14. Just in case you do not want to use your calculator, you want to do manually, you can always do so. Right, so yeah, it's hang. So I will need to restart it. So I will close it and I will open it again, one notes. As usual, it just hang all the time. Okay, question number 5 here. So why should we have to move 2 decimal point? Okay, because if you get 128 multiply 10 power of 12, isn't it? I mean the question just now. Because the question asked, the student asked me why we have to move 2. Because if you call it standard form must be one number with a decimal, then we can have other number multiply 10 power or something. Alright, so we just have to make sure this is one number followed with one decimal. This is what we call that standard form. But then in this case, 128, there's 3 numbers. We can only have one number followed by one decimal. So your decimal right now is here, followed by a lot of 0 at the back. So we have to make this decimal to between 1 and 2. So therefore, we have to move 2 decimal. So whenever we move 2 decimal, the power you have to plus 2. So therefore, in order to get 1.28, multiply 10 power 14. If you have 128, you can't find any answer here because we have no 128 here. So this is the reason why we have to move 2 decimal. Okay, I hope I do make you understand. Okay, so let's continue to question 5. Okay, given that D is a 1-digit number. Okay, so it's 1-digit number such as 8 is 1-digit number, 9 is 1-digit number, 10 is not. Alright, this is what do I mean by 1-digit number. if d base 8 is equals to d base 10. Okay, state the higher possible values of d. I guess this can be a T question because after I read finish already, I also like not so sure what is this question, even I'm a teacher. Alright, so yeah, so I guess the number must be very close. So let's say, yeah, let's say because I want to make sure both of them have the same number. Let's say I will try 9 first, because 9 power of 8 is very close to the 9 power of 10. Alright, so I mean not power of 8, I mean 9 base 8. Okay, if we base 8, we want to change to the base 10, what we will do is we will actually divide it by 8, isn't it? Divide by 8, we will get 1, and then followed by decimal 0. So yeah, we divide by 8, we will leave. Yeah, I just use the calculator lah. Divided by 8. Actually, we get 1.1. If I divided by 8 here, I will left, 1 8, I will left 1. So this one actually, it will be 11 base 8. Isn't it? If 11 base 8, it should be 10. Because this is 8 power of 0, this is 8 power of 1. Yeah, this question is a bit tricky for me. I mean, oh, it's A. Then I guess it's A. Okay, let's guess about this one. Okay, I can't erase it, so let's do about using this one. If 8 base 8, is it close with the 8 base 10? Definitely they will never be, but let's see what happens. If this is base 8 we want to change into the number. This is 8. You want to change into the base 10. You want to change to the base 10, what I will do is, this one basically is 8 power of 0. Okay, 8 power of 0, 8 power of 0 is 1. So 1 multiply 8, we actually get 8. And then yeah, this one actually equals to 8. I mean, 8 base 8 actually equals to 8. So if this one 8 power of 10, I want to change back to the base 8, what I will do is basically I will divide 8. If I divide 8, I actually get 1, remainder is 0. So it's, yeah, if 1, actually I will get the remainder 0, is actually base 10, but it actually equals to 10 power of 8. What is, state the highest possible values of D? If higher possible value of D, actually I will pick 9. Okay, this one actually make me confused. So let's see. Okay, I will try to use the calculator to solve this base number. Because as what I understand about base, yeah, they shouldn't be the same. So let me change to the, yeah, let me use calculator to solve this one. I might just think too much about this one, I'm not sure, but how come I couldn't find the base number here? Because the old calculator, actually I can change the things here. Okay, I just cannot use this new calculator because I couldn't find any base number. The DE, oh yes, I got it. It's OCD. So 8 base 8 is basically if I put it as 8. Oh, I see. Because base 8 we cannot have the number 8 there. Highest one will be 7. So if highest one is 7, yeah, because base 8 we cannot have the 8 there, and it's hang. I'm so sorry. I will just close and open again. Yeah, because if base 2, let's say if base 2, the number for base 2, is base 2 the number is only 1 and 0, I mean 0 and 1. Is base 5, the number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we cannot have 5. So it's base 8, we actually from 0 to 7. This is all the number we will use. So D, if D is 7, okay, let's see. Base 10, 7. So if you change to base 8, it's 7. Is it? Okay, if I change to DEC, it's 7. Change to that one, is 7. Okay, I'm not sure about this one, but based on my calculator, my calculator actually convert it. I actually get the same answer if I choose 7. Yeah, because if I press 8, base 8, calculator basically will tell me it's a math error. I think you just have to convert the number in the base 10, then convert the number using, then to base using the base 8, using the calculator. Yeah, so for Rania, are you actually getting the answer is B as well? I mean, it's 7. Because we cannot actually say it's 8 base 8, which is math error in the calculator. Yeah, it's 7 base 10. The value is 7. It's 7 base 8. It's 7 base 8 means, yeah, then I guess the answer is 7 because of calculator. Because if this is base 8, so if you want to change this one into the base 10, what we do is actually we find the value of this one, isn't it? So the value of this one basically is 8 power of 0. 8 power of 0 multiply 7 is basically 7 multiply 8 power of 0. You actually get back the 7. So if I change back to the base 10, it's just 7. So if I 7, I want to change back to the base 8. So what I will do is basically I will divide 8. The first one is definitely we cannot divide. So we will remain 7. So here is actually, I forget about how to do the division already. So is it because I cannot divide, so here actually remains 7, then yeah, if 7 I change to the base 8, I can use calculator lah. I will change to DEC and then 7. I change to the base 8 is 0.0 is 7 as well. So I guess the answer is B. Yeah. So I think the answer is 9. Why do you think the answer is 9? Because it's nearer. Okay, let's move on to the other question. So I will make a special video for this question after this because because I couldn't actually prove it. Yeah, because now the big problem is we cannot be 9 base 8 because base 8 there's not possible to have 9 here because in the base rule, if base 8 we can only accept the number 0 to 7. Yeah, so this is the reason why I will choose B. Yes, so let's say, okay, let me just do a quick, because I just want to actually solve this one here. Okay, so let's say we have 12, we want to change it to the base 8. So normally we divide 8, isn't it? I remember last time if I divide 8 here, I will left 4. I mean, I divide 8 here, 8 actually will left 4 here. Or actually, how we write it here, we actually write 1. Okay, I guess actually we write it 8 here and remainder is 4, isn't it? Divide 8. I totally forget about how to I actually change this one. I think the answer is B. Okay, let's do it 12. Okay, let me just remember back how to do this one. Let's say I have 12. I want to change to the binary. So if I change to the binary, so 12 basically is equals to 1100 base 2. So 12, if I divide it by 2, basically I will left 6. And then this is 0. and then I divide it by 2, I will left 3, this is 0. If I divide by 2 here, actually I will left 1. And then remainder is 1. And I divide 2 again, this is 0, and here is 1, so I get 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, now I remember back. So if I choose 7, I divide it by 8. So first thing is this is 0 because 7 is cannot divide, so I get 7. Remainder is 0. It's just 7. So if 9 I divided by 8, what happened is it can't divide 8, so it will be 1 and remainder is 1. Okay, let's say 9 I change to the base 8. If 9 I change to the base 8 is actually, 9 in the base 10, if I change to the base 8, actually it's 11 base 8. Yeah, if 9 in the base 10, I change to the base 8, actually it's 11. So if 8 in the base 10, if I change to the base 8 using the calculator, it actually equals to 10 in the base 8. So the closer one will be 7, because 7 in the base 10, if you change to the base 8, is still 7. So the answer is B. I very confirm. Yeah, and I couldn't erase it. So I will restart this one. So yeah, you can actually use the calculator to solve this one. Yeah, sometimes just too small number, actually I just couldn't solve it. I don't know why. Yeah, actually you can use the calculator to solve. The answer is B. Alright, so let's move on to number 6. Okay, so in order to solve this one manually, we can actually say B2 will equals to 110112 minus 1102. So yeah, this one I can do manually, or you can use calculator to do this one. Just change your calculator to the base number. So if 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 cannot minus 1, I will borrow. Here becomes 0, here becomes 10. 10 minus 1 is 1. Here is 0, here is 1. So this is answer 10101 base 2. So answer will be B. Alright, so yeah, it's very easy, this one. Okay, for this one, in the diagram, PQRS is a regular hexagon. PQRST is a regular hexagon. PQRST, which is this one. And PJKLU is a regular pentagon. And KLM is a straight line. Alright, so find the x value. So in order to find the x value, regular hexagon, we know interior angle is 120. Regular pentagon, I know angle is 108. Alright, how do I know that? You just use n minus 2 multiply 180 divided by n. This is how to find the interior angle. Like hexagon n equals to 5, hexagon n equals to 6. Alright, so you can get 108 and 120. So for this one, in order to find the x here, so I will find the rest. So this is 108 also, the other side will be 72. So I can get the angle U here, I just use 360, I just use 360 minus 108 minus 120 is 132. So this is TULK is a rectangle, it's a quadrilateral, means 360 minus 132 minus 72 and minus 72 again. Then I can get the answer for x. Alright, so 360 minus 132 minus 72 minus 72. So it's 84. So the answer will be donkey. Alright, why angle L is 72? Because that one is a straight line. If this one is straight line, the other side is 108. You know the other side is 72, isn't it? It's a straight line. I hope I do answer you, Rania. Okay, so for question number 8, EFGH, okay, are 4 consecutive vertices of the regular polygon, but the question doesn't tell you what is that polygon, so you have to find, yeah, this polygon have how many sides. So yeah, we will actually solve it. So since this is center point, So yeah, so the angle over here is 360 minus 240 is 120. 120 divided into 1, 2, 3. So 120 divided by 3 is 40 each. So here will be 40 degree, 40 degree, 40 degree. So in order to get, because this is isosceles triangle, right? Or you can call it segitiga sama kaki. So what we will do is we will use 180 minus 40 divided by 2. So actually you will get 70 each. So here will be 70, 70, here will be 70. Alright, so all of here is 70. So if you understand this one, we actually know the interior angle for F is 140. So what I will do is, in order to get this 140, I actually know the exterior angle. Exterior angle here is 40 degree. So we know the formula for exterior angle is 360 divided by n. If the exterior angle is 40 equals to 360 over n basically equals to 360 divided by 40, n equals to 9. So it's actually equals to 9. If you, let's say you do not want to use the exterior angle, you say you're familiar with the interior angle formula. So interior angle formula is n minus 2 multiply 180 divided by n, isn't it? If interior angle equals to 140, you can solve this one. This is 180n minus 360 equals to 140n. That's why 180 minus 140 is 40n equals to 360, n equals to 9 as well. Okay, I actually see Sean say he didn't understand, so I will explain this one again. So because this is one type of polygon, we do not know what is the polygon. My objective here is to find what is the interior angle. So, but then I cannot straight away find this. So what I will do over here is, I know the angle here is 120 because one circle is 360. So what I will do it here is actually I will divide this one into the 3 triangle, and you will find out this 3 triangle is exactly the same size. Because just now I said total angle here is 120, right? So here will be 30 degree ish. 40 degree ish, not 30, my bad. So here, because 120 divided by 3, so it will be 40 degree, 40 degree, 40 degree. And if each of these is 40 degree, and they are isosceles triangle, you can easily find this angle is 70. How do I find this angle? I can use 180 minus 40 and divided by 2. Because these two angles is the same side, so you will get 70 each. So if you know each of these is 70 and 70, you can know the interior angle here is 140. Just 70 plus 70. So if interior angle is 140, you can know exterior angle is 40. So if I use the exterior angle formula, I can know this polygon is 9 side. Okay? Can you understand, Sean? Okay, good. Then I move on to question number 9. Okay. This diagram 9 actually is very blur. It's very blur. I guess the people who scan this make it so blur, but I guess I can actually see that the y is the total angle here. And angle here is 50 degree, angle here is 70 degree. So ask you to find the y. So in order to solve the blur problem, I actually will sketch one myself. And you have a tangent line here. I guess my tangent line should be drawn nicely a bit. And then we will have another circle here. Okay, so we will have a triangle look like this. Let me use other color. Then we have this triangle, and we have another triangle look like this. Okay, so yeah, the question actually asks us to find the y. So here is 70. And then I would assume, and here is 50 degree. Is there a center point? If no center point, this question will be very interesting. Okay, so the triangle law tells us that, this angle over here will be same with this angle. Here will be 70 degree. And then if here is 50 degree, here will be same, here will be same here. So total here will be 50 degree. So the y over here is just 180 minus 120, so it should be 60. Okay, so how do I know about this angle? Okay, how do I know about this angle is based on this rule. Okay, if you have a circle, if you have a tangent point, you have tangent here. You just make sure, like 3 corners also touch the circle. So you can know basically this angle is same with this angle, and this angle was same with this angle. So I'm applying this rule here. So, okay, so you see the big circle here. You see the big circle here. If this triangle here, 3 corners also touch the circle. So if here is 70, so here is actually will be same angle with that one. So that means this angle over here will be same with this angle over here. Do you see that? So therefore I know here is 70. Then we focus on the small circle here. So here is 50, here will be 50 as well. If here is any angle here, it will be same with this angle. Okay, this is how I see 50 and 70 based on this rule. So I can use 180 minus 70 minus 50, so I actually will get 60 degree. Can you understand this? If okay, then I will move on. Okay. Okay. Okay, in this diagram show the plans of student table in the class 5. Arif. Okay, so I guess it's a class name. Okay, at the beginnings of the year, Adam is placed by the teachers at the position of the fourth roof and fourth column from the entrance. At the test 1, Adam is removed by using the translation -2, 1. As his request again, Aiden have moved three places to the right, 3 places to the right, and 2 places to the front, 2 places to the front. I guess it's something like this. Right, so, okay, where is the entrance first? Okay, this is entrance, and then Adam basically will be placed by fourth roof and fourth column, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is fourth roof. Here will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's fourth column. So Adam at the beginning is placed over here. Alright, so okay, then actually he moved in the translation -2, 1. -2 means going to the left hand side 2 units, 1 means going up 1 unit. Alright, so Adam we're going to move to here 1, 2, 1. So Adam actually moved at the R here. Okay, Adam actually will move to the R here, and then after that he actually moved 3 units to the right. I mean 2 units to the right, so it will be 1. So we go into here, 2 go into here, 3 go into here, and then you move 2 units, go up 1, 2. So at the end, actually at the P location, So the answer actually is P. Alright, it's quite easy, this one. And then this one hang, I will close and open again. Yeah, I guess this is one node. Okay, can you understand this one? Should be very easy. So you just need to understand this one. Okay, so yeah, I will just give me 1 minute. I go to grab something to eat. I haven't had my dinner yet. I mean in my kitchen, it's very fast. You all can try to do about this question. I mean question 11. Try to do it. I'm so sorry eating the biscuit in front of here, but I'm like so hungry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so about this question 11. Diagram 11 show the two girls guide club batch. So batch B is the image of the batch A under enlargement of a skew factor 1 and 1 over 4. So right now the skew factor basically is 5 over 4. If the area batch B is 25 over 16 pi centimeter square, okay, so calculates the diameter of the batch A. Alright, I guess this is another KBIT question, but this is not too bad because we know area of image will equals to skew factor square multiply area of object. This is the formula of enlargement. So I have my area of image here because it said the logo B. I mean the batch B. So it's 25 over 16 pi. And we have our skew factor which is 5 over 4 square. So equals to area of object. So I will write area of object. Or I can write A as this one. So I just need to solve this equation, then I can easily get the answer. So this is 25 over 16 pi, and this one is 25, this is 25 over 16. If this is 25 over 16, I move to the other side, it's actually become multiply 16 over 25. So equals to A. I mean the whole thing here I call it A. Alright, so 25 and 25 I simplify, 16 and 16 I simplify. The area of that one actually is batch, is pi. But the question actually asks you to actually find about the diameter. They are not finding what is the area. So if the area is 1 pi, I mean it's 1 pi, so if I want to find the diameter, I know that area equals to pi r square. Area equals to pi r square. So pi r square equals to pi. So r square, so pi and pi I simplify equals to 1. So r square equals to 1, r equals to square root 1. So radius is 1. So you know diameter basically equals to double of radius, right? So diameter is 2 multiply 1, so it's 2. Alright, this is how we find the diameter. Just in case you do not know what is diameter, actually you can sketch out the circle. So the circle diameter actually is a one line actually passing through the center point. From center point to the circle is r, from center point to the circle is r. So diameter itself is actually equals to double of radius. Alright, I hope you understand. And I will move on to question 12. Which of the following graph represents y equals to sine 2x? Okay, when you see y equals to sine 2x, 2x here means what? 2x here actually means it will have 2 cycles inside the 360 range. It will be 2 cycles in 360 range. In sine graph actually like this, we call 1 cycle. Alright, so if the question tell me I have 2 cycles in 360, I will draw 1 cycle and another 1 cycle. So 2 cycles in 360, that means 1 cycle should be 180. So therefore, and the maximum will be 1 and the minimum will be -1. This is the sine graph. So let's say, do we have any 2 cycles here? We don't have. So then we actually have to pay attention on the range here. So 1 cycle suppose stop at 180. So this one stop at 360 is wrong. 360 is wrong. Okay, 180, this one seems correct. This one is 180, seems correct. But sine graph must go to 1 first, then only go to -1. So this is wrong. So the answer will be donkey. Okay? So yeah, you must be very careful when we read any question. So you must be very familiar with the sine graph as well. So why can't we take 360? Okay, if you want to take 360, if y equals to sine x, I mean 1x. If sine 1x, then the sine graph actually is from 0 to 360. But if sine 2x, the graph actually from 0 to 180. If sine 3x, I mean sine 3x, the graph actually from 0 to 120 only. So there's a difference between the x here. In MF actually we call it period. So how do I know, like, like how many range for one cycle if there are sine nx. So for sine x, what you do is, normally I will call it ax, sine or cos ax will always equal to 360. So you want to know about one cycle, you just use 360 divided by a. So in this case, let's say sine 2x, I will say 2x equals to 360. X will equals to 180. This one in MF we call it period. Period means what? Means the sine x one cycle right now is 180. That means I will draw my graph from 0 to 180, then I will stop here for one cycle. If I will draw another 180, I will continue drawing it. Okay, I hope I do answer your question, Sean. So because of the 2x there, so your cycle should stop at 180. Unless there's no 2x, then you can stop at 360. Alright, for this one, diagram 13 show a unit circle with O is the origin, is drawn in the Cartesian plan. So they ask you to find a sine delta plus tangent delta. So what I will do is, I hope that you actually can see a right angle triangle here and actually sketching out the right angle triangle here. Because of this coordinate, negative 0.77 and negative 0.64, I should be able to know the hypotenuse is 1 because this circle, all the radius is 1. All the radius is 1. So hypotenuse is 1, very easy. Here is x value, x is negative 0.77. Here should be y value, which is negative 0.64. And then the angle should be somewhere here. So if you ask me about sine angle, sine is OH. So with negative 0.64 divided by 1. And then you ask me about tangent angle. Tangent is OA, opposite over adjacent. So both of them must plus together. So I will actually solve this one. 0.64 divided by 0.77. Both have negative. So your answer should be positive. So this one should be 0.8311 maybe. So I will use both plus together. I will use this one. This answer plus negative 0.64. So I actually get the answer is 0.191. There's something wrong here. Tangent is OA, isn't it? 0.6 OH. Sine angle plus. Because I actually get the answer, let me press again, 0.64 divided by 0.64 divide, oh, I pressed 67, I guess I pressed something wrong. 8311, 64 divided by 77, and then minus 0.64. Oh yes, I actually get the correct answer. I mean, I use sine angle plus tangent angle equals to 0.191. So the closest one is A. Yeah. Because just now I actually trying to find 191, I skip about A. Okay, question 14. Diagram 14 show a cuboid with the horizontal base ABCD. So name the angle between the plane ABH and ABCD. This one is very easy. If you couldn't see, you can actually use the elimination method. So because this one doesn't have midpoint, so first thing is I will slash the same letter, and only letter do not slash, I will write RH. And from the letter I slash here, I find which one is nearer to H. Is A is nearer to H or B is nearer to H? So obviously it's A. From these two letters I haven't slashed, I will find which one is nearer to H. Is C is nearer to H or D is nearer to H? Obviously it's D. So this one should be the correct answer. HAD. Answer will be D. Alright, it's very easy. You can use the elimination method. Okay, so I move on to 15. Okay, in the diagram 15, PQ is a vertical flat pole and QR is a horizontal plane. So the angle depression R from P is 48. So when we see angle depression means what? It actually should look down. R from P. So from P you look down. And when you look down, if you assume the angle 48 is here, then you actually will got wrong. And the OneNote actually is just restart itself. I'm so sorry about that. So let me just scroll down to the question we actually draw just now. Yeah, and change the view to 200%. Okay, if you just assume you look down like this and this is 48 degrees, then you will be wrong. Because what I say always need to have a horizontal line, so this is definitely wrong. So actually you must draw a horizontal line by yourself and then you draw the 48 here. Alright, then the question actually asks you to actually find the length of the flagpole. So they will ask you to find about h here. So because this line is parallel, so I know here is 48. So you should be able to see a right angle here. This is height you want to find. This is 48, this is 35 meter. So I can use tangent because it's OA. So I can say tangent 48 equals to h over 35. So h is just equals to tangent 48 multiply 35. So you will get 38.87. So the answer should be A. Very easy. So let's move on to 16. Diagram 16 shows a position of the flower pot and a spotlight. So the spotlight is on the top of the pole. So the angle elevation of the spotlight from the flower is 40. So from the flower to the spotlight, angle elevation is from the horizontal look up. So actually you will get 40. So the spotlight is 25 meter above the floor. So calculate the distance between the flap of the flower pot and the pole. So basically they ask you to find about this distance. So yeah, just the tangent again. Tangent 40 equals to opposite over distance, I call it D. Alright, so D is just 25 divided by tangent 40. So it's very easy. 25 divided by tangent 40 should be able to get 29.79. Yeah, so the answer will be C. Very direct. Okay, question 17. Raman drive from the J to K, average at a bearing of 120. So this is north, 120 is this direction. So from J to K. He continued her journeys to N, in which the bearing of 190. So you have to imagine what is 190 look like. So this is north, so this is 180, 190 is slightly more. So it's somewhere here. So that means he continue here. The north is still continue here. So from here is 190. Continue. Okay, so he continued her journeys to N. So the to N is here. So, and then the question actually give you journey to N, which is 90 from K. Alright, so yeah, the question actually give you the K and J is 35. That means I will make a triangle here. K is here, just in case you lost the K. K and J is 35 degrees. So the question actually asks you to find a bearing N from J. Where is N, by the way? Oh, N is here. N from J. So N from J. So from J, look at N here. Okay, so yeah, so I don't draw until so straight because later you sure will misunderstand something. I just make the N slightly longer because I want to make it very obvious. So let's say from N to J is somewhere here. Yeah, so now from J to the N here, so what we need to do is we have to solve it. Okay, so here, the north here is 60 degrees. So I can know the angle inside here. Angle inside here is 360 minus 60, then it's 300. So here will be 110. You just use 360 minus 60 minus 190. You get 110. So triangle, I solve the triangle first. So this is 35 plus, 35 plus 110, and then 180 minus the answer. Here is 35 degree. So if here is 35 degree here, we know if this is straight line, it should definitely not like this, because straight line must be 180. So I will actually redraw my thing, but the angle is run randomly here. But I want to make this one look like 35 degrees. So I assume the n is here. So yeah, so the 35 basically, my bad. The 35 basically is actually like this, 35 degree. So, and you know here is 60 degree, right? Isn't it? Because this is 120. So here will be 60 degrees, 60 degree here, another 25. Alright, so now the question actually asks bearing n from j. So from j you look to the n here. So from the north of the j until you touch the line nj. So this is 120 plus 35, so it will be 155. C. Alright, this question is quite tricky, so I can consider it can be 80 because you actually have to sketch all the angle by yourself. Alright, can you understand this question? Yes or no? Okay, good. Then I'll move on. To 80. Okay, this is Earth. It's given that P, Q, and R are 3 points on the surface of the Earth. And what they want? If Q is 70 due north of P, if Q is 70 due north of P, R is 70 due west of Q. Find a value. Okay, find the position of R. Okay, so we know the P is 30. 30. I guess you forget to change the U. Should be north. Alright, this is 100 west. Alright, so if Q is 70 due north, so that means if this line we call 30 north is 70 due south, that means I'm going south 70 degree. Then here, so this one is P, this one will be Q. Okay, so Q is, okay, so you have to imagine you're going down 70 degree. That means if you are at the 30 north, you go down 30 degree, you already reach the equator, which is 0 degree. 0 degree. So that means you're going from equator, you're going down another 40 degree. So the Q, first thing I know, this is 40 south. Alright, then the question actually say R is 70 due east of Q. So that means Q actually is just at the bottom, so there must be same longitude. Alright, because it just go down, he doesn't move anything, so I know position for Q will be 40s, 10 west. Alright, and then the question continues, say that R is 70 due east of Q. So let's say, this is so confused. Alright, so let's say this is 10 west. So now I need to due east, 70 degree. So I will go east, 70 degree. Alright, then I will actually reach the so-called R. Okay, so if this is 10 west, if I move 10 degree to east, actually I reach Greenwich Meridian. So I continue move another 60 degree here, so I will actually go to the 60 east. Alright, so there must be same latitude, because it actually go east, it doesn't go other way, so must be same latitude and new longitude. So it will be 40 south and 60 east. Do we have answer? 40 south. Yeah, so answer will be B. Yeah, this normally in paper 1, the Earth question they won't ask until like this. They only ask you about the location. But then maybe this one they actually ask you to imagine it. So I guess It might look hard for some students. So I want to do a quick conclusion here, summary here. So whenever the question only tell you due south, you have to assume they will have the same longitude. They only change their latitude. Means they only change the north thing. But then the longitude means 10W will remain. Alright, so if the question only tell you their due east, that means you have to assume their latitude is remain. This one, the latitude will be remain the same. Alright, this is some very important idea in order to solve this kind of question. Alright, if you understand, then I move on to the next one. Okay, factorize this one. So this is a so-called bonus question. So whenever we do factorize, we are actually trying to see both also have. Both of these number can divide 2, so I know I can factorize 2. I can try to factorize 4, but then the problem is 14 cannot divide by 4. Both of them also have q, so I will factorize out 2q. Q, not p, my bad. So this is 2q. So you just imagine, if this number I factorize out 2q, 8pq I divided by 2q. This is what we call factorize 2q, right? Q and q simplified, 2 and 8 simplified. So I left 4p. So if I have 14qr, I divide 2q. Q and q simplified, 2 and 7 simplified, we left 7r. So I will plus 7r. I guess this is the answer, so it's donkey. Right, factorize should be very easy. Okay, express this one as a single fraction. So single fraction, first thing is you need to do is you have to join both of them at the same denominator and join them together. But now I see m plus 5 and this one is quadratic equation. So I'm trying to factorize this one. Based on the answer, I know this one basically is m plus 1 and m plus 5. Alright, just factorize this one. You should be able to get this thing. Alright, so now I want to make sure both will have the same denominator. This is m plus 5, isn't it? And then I minus this one. M plus 1, m plus 5. And this is 5m. So in order to make both of them have the same denominator, what I will do here is basically I will multiply m plus 1. Because I want to make sure both of them have the same denominator, right? So this one should be 5m plus 5. Right? This one, after you simplify, should be 5m plus 5. So I will have 5m plus 5 minus 5m over m plus 5, m minus 1, m plus 1. 5m I simplified, I left 5 on the top, so the answer will be A. Alright, it's quite easy. As long as you know it, actually you have to factorize it. Okay, question 21. You have to solve this one, m in terms of n. So yeah, this one is a bit tricky. So I teach you how to solve definitely. This is 2 over 5. 1 plus mn minus 1 over 5, 1 over 2, m minus 3n equals to 1. Normally, if I solve this kind of question, I will actually prefer to solve the fraction first. Do you see 2 and 5 at the bottom? At the denominator. So you just assume if 2 can multiply 5, I will use 10. So what I will do it here is I will multiply 10 for every single one. I multiply 10 here, I multiply 10 here, I multiply 10 here. So why I choose 10? Because 10 is actually I can simplify by 2 and 5. So 5 and 10 I simplify, I left 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so I solve the first one. And 10 and 2 I can simplify. I left 5 here. So minus 5 m minus 3n equals to 1 multiplied 10 is 10. Then I will multiply in for both definitely. 4 plus 4mn minus 5m plus negative 5 times this one is 15 n equals to 10. I want to make m a subject. So whatever is not m, I will move to the other side. So this one and this one I move to the other side, become 10 minus 4 minus 15n. And then both of these one have m here, I will factorize out the m. So I factorize out the m, this one should left 4n minus 5. So this one, 10 minus 4, I will get 6 minus 15n. And then the whole thing I will shift to the other side, become 4m minus 5 equals to m. Done. So my final answer should be D. Can I take 2 over 5 times 1. No, you cannot use 2 over 5 times 1. Why you will use that? Okay, a lot of students, they will make a very common mistake. They will try to move the 2 over 5 to the other side, become 5 over 2. You cannot do that. Why? Because you have a minus here. If you have a minus there, you cannot move every single one of it. Unless both also have 2 over 5, then you can cut the 2 over 5 for all. You cannot simply move 2 over 5 or 1 over 2 to the other side if you have a plus there. Okay, I hope you do understand. If you do not understand, so can I take 1 over 2 multiply m? Yes. Actually, you can do like this if you want. If you do not want to like multiply 10, you think in the exam you might not able to think that way. You can multiply 2 over 5 into both, and you multiply 1 over 2 into both, and then you solve it one by one, and then make m as a subject. Yeah, you can do that, no problem. Okay, I just prefer my way because it seems easier and faster. Of course, you can use your way. You can try to do. If you couldn't get the same answer, just let me know. Why should I factorize it? Yes, if you didn't factorize it, if you didn't factorize this one, you have 2m here. But then you want to make m as a subject only. If you don't factorize this one, no matter how you solve it, you couldn't make m as a subject. Mean the other side sure have another m1. Sure have another m on the other side. So you have to factorize out m. As long as the question asks you to make m as a subject, you have more than one m, you have to factorize out all the m to make it become one m only, then only you can solve the rest. Okay, so okay. In diagram 22 show the part of the price tag in a shop. So yeah. So for the cup, actually they're selling each cup, each, they're actually selling m. And for the bowl, each bowl, they're actually selling at n price. Okay. Total payment for 3 pieces of cup and 4 pieces of bowl is 24. So, okay, so I have 3 pieces of cup. So I multiply the money of cup plus 4 pieces of bowl. I multiply money of bowl equals 24. So write a formula for the price cup in terms of bowl. So you have to make cup first. So cup basically is m, right? So I have to make m as a subject. So 3m equals to 24 minus 4n. So m equals to 24 minus 4n divided by 3. It's very easy. So I guess the answer is A. Okay. So for this one, indices. Well, indices, whenever you see power have the fraction, power have the negative, what you do is, I will flip over whatever thing inside the bracket. As long as it's a fraction, it becomes power positive. Right? Negative means negative actually means the fraction you have to flip over. Alright. Then power 1 over 3 means what? The top is power, the bottom one is root. The one, if you have cube, means actually it's q root. Q over p. Alright, so the answer should be boy. Very easy. Okay, basically you need to simplify this one. So in order to simplify this one, you have to understand power 1 over 4 have to multiply for both. Same thing to power 1 over 2 have to multiply for all of 3 terms at the bottom. So yeah, I will do it p power of 3. And then this one actually is 4th root of 2, 5, 6. Alright, this is q, 8 multiply 1 over 2, 4 is 2. Alright, then we do the same thing. This is multiply, sorry. We'll do the same thing here. Half actually is square root of 16. And then p multiply 2 multiply half is 1, q multiply half is 3. Alright, so this one you can use the calculator. Calculator should be able to tell you that one is 4. Okay, this one is 4q squared. So square root of 16 is 4 as well. So this is P1, Q3. 4 and 4 I cut. P1 and P here I cut left 2. This one I cut left Q power 1. So therefore I will left P square over Q power 1. So of course you didn't see any answer there. So but then you know Q power 1 actually it means Q power negative 1. Right, so yeah. This one should be a correct answer, should be A. So why should we flip over it? Okay, since you asked me about that one, I will go back to the why can we flip. Okay, first thing you have to understand what is the meaning for negative. Alright, so if A power of negative 1, negative basically means 1 over A power 1. If A power of negative 2, actually it means A negative means 1 over A power of 2. If A power of negative 99, it means 1 over A power of 99. Okay, negative means 1 over. So if P over Q power of negative 1 over 3. If I solve the negative first, it's 1 over P over Q, power of 1 over 3. Alright, so if 1 over the whole thing, divide change to multiply. Divide change to multiply, you get 1 divided by P over Q power 1 over 3. So you have to change to multiply, become Q over P, 1 over 3. So therefore, you actually get Q over P. But then because I actually teach you all the faster way, whenever you see negative in fraction, you just flip over. But because you ask me why, so actually I show you the long way why actually at the end you will actually get the flip over thing. Okay, I hope I do answer your question, Sean. Okay, question 25. It's given that y is an integer. Which of the following inequality has y? Okay, so y is actually from positive integer 5, 6, 7 until infinity. Alright, so we solve one by one. So y plus 1 bigger than 6, y is bigger than 5. So y is bigger than 5, the next number basically is 6, 7, 8, ... So the first one is no, because the first one doesn't include 5. The second one, y minus y bigger or equals to 5. So y is bigger or equals to 6. So if bigger or equals to 6, y equals to 6, 7, 8. Doesn't include 5 as well. So first one and second one assume it's wrong. So 3y bigger or equals to 15. So y is bigger or equals to 5. So this one is equal to 5, 6, 7. Yes, this is correct. So if 2y minus 1 is bigger than 7, 2y is bigger than 8. So y is bigger than 4. So bigger than 4, the next number will be 5, 6, 7 until infinity. So this is correct. So number 3 and 4 is correct. Answer is donkey. Okay, this one just solve the inequality. Nothing very special. Alright, so in the diagram 26, show a set of data. Find a median. Okay, median basically is the middle value. So in order to do the middle value, I will actually ask you to arrange it out. 0, I have 1, 2, 1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3, I have 1 here. 4, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I missed a 2 here. I have a 2 here, and I have 5 here. I cut everything. So what's the meaning for median? Median means the middle number. So the middle number, I have to calculate how many number I have first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A 16 number, so the median should be on the middle. 16 plus 1 divided by 2, th. So it's 8.5 th. 8.5 th means the 8 number plus the 9 number divided by 2. So I have to calculate my 8 number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is my 8 number and my 9 number. So plus together divided by 2, my median is 1.5. Okay? So far so good? If there is no problem, then I'll move on. Okay, I see a circle here, can't be erased. Okay, Suri brought M pen at 4 each. So I know 4 ringgit 40 cents have to multiply M. She paid with 50 note and got back and got back more than 2 in change. So that means he got back more than 2. So what I will do it here is, I just take 50, I divide it by 4.4, see how many actually I can buy. Because I have $50, each book actually is 4.4, so I divided by 4.4. I actually maximum I can buy 11 books. I cannot buy more than 11 books. But okay, the question actually want to give back the change more than 2. So I cannot use 50 then, because more than 2, that means I have to divide 50 minus 2. I get 48. 48 divided by 4.4. So basically, if in order to get back the minimum 2 ringgit, your maximum, I use this one divided by 4.4, your maximum is 10.9 book. I cannot reach 9 book. Maximum is 9 book. Maximum is 10 book. Alright, so answer will be donkey. Because donkey is, M should be from 10, 9, 8, ... Alright, this is very easy. And it hang again. Okay, so where do you get 9? 10. Okay, so first thing is, because the question want to make sure actually she got back more than 2 ringgit. So I assume he actually got back 2 ringgit. So if you have 50, he got back 2, he left 48. Okay, so in order to get back 2 ringgit, so he have to, maximum he can spend is 48. 48 is total. Now I want to know how many books he can buy. So I divided by 4.4. So I actually get 10.91. So that means it's impossible for him or for her to actually buy 11 books, because maximum he can buy until 10 books only. So that means if maximum can buy 10, my number should be less than 10, should be 10, 9, 8 until infinity. So the only interrogative fulfill this condition is D. Because D is M is less than 11. As the 11, M should be 10, 9, 8 until infinity. Alright, this is how I do that. Question 26. Oh, you mean this one? How do I get the 9 here? Because I use the n plus 1 over 2 th to find which term is my medium term. If I get 8.5 here, means actually it's 8 term plus 9 term. So 8 term plus 9 term divided by 2. 8.5 means it's between the number 8 term and number 9 term. Alright, so I hope I do answer you. Okay, question 28. Table 28 actually show the number of magazines sold by a shop in a week. So minimum, the mean of the number of the magazines sold by the shop a day is in the week is 4. So that means the average they actually sell 4, find the values of M. So since the average is actually selling 4, so what I want to do is actually plus them together and divided by how many days? divided by 7 days, because this is total for 7 days, I guess it makes a lot of sense. Then it equals to 4. Then we'll solve this one. M plus 2m is 3m. This one plus this one is 16, plus 6 is 22, equals to 28. So 3m equals to 6, m equals to 2. Okay? Yeah, this one shouldn't be too hard. So the answer will be 2. Okay. Let's hang again. Okay, for question 29. Okay, table 29, okay, show something. I couldn't read the question. Okay, find the above information is shown pictograph and using, okay, I guess that one is love symbol to represent the number of fruit. The symbol represents 4 fruit. Find the number of symbol fruit that need to represent the number of most fruit that bought by Amza. Okay. Do you have any picture thing? Don't have any, only like this. Number of fruits. Oh, they want the most fruit that brought by the, okay, so if each of the symbol here actually represents 4, so what we will do here is we actually find out this one actually have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me just draw a triangle. So this one, yeah, I guess this one is basically the same. Find the number represents by the fruit. So this one can have 9 fruit, because each actually represents 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the question one? This one actually 4, you have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So obviously this one is the most lah. So most will be 9. Yeah, this question just sounds so weird for me. I mean, it sounds very weird for me. Okay, diagram 30 show a graph on the Cartesian plan. Which of the following giving the same which of the following is the equation of the graph? So first, if you see the graph like this, the x is power 3. Alright, so and then you will have the y-intercept which is 5. I call it C first. So first thing must be x cubed, and then this one should be negative x cubed. Because the positive x cubed should look like this. Okay, this one should look like positive. So therefore, it should be negative. So this 2 is wrong. Okay, just now we say the y-intercept is 5, right? Y-intercept means x equals 0. So you want to get positive 5, so answer is A. So if answer is B, you substitute x equals 0, you will get negative 5. Alright, so let's move on to 31. State the number of element L intercept M complement. So we have to list down universal set. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. No, universal set is start from 5. So it basically is 5, 6, 7 until 15. Okay, L is number of 2 digits, so it will be 2-digit number. So L basically is equals to any 2-digit number. It can be 10, can be 20. Oh, must inside here. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so M will be multiply of 3. So basically it will start from 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, after we got all this, L will intersect with M and then we want the complement. That means it's not L and not N. So L will intersect M as some common letter, I guess. 12. So the intersect as 12. So the rest which is not intersect one, means we have to make all the number except 12. So 5 to 15, basically you have 15 number. Okay. Okay, this one, L intersect M. L and M both have the one number in common. So if that complement means outside of it, L and M, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. They ask how many? 2 digits number, 2 digit number. M is a multiple of 3. Oh, and 15. No wonder. I forget about 15 here. Okay, so if two number is the same, total you have 10 number, 2 number is the same, so you should have 9 number, isn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you have 11 number minus 2 number is the same, so it will be 9 number. Yeah, thanks for that. I saw 15 as well. Okay. Diagram 32 showed 125 students participates in one or more event of tracks of the field during the sport house training section. Okay, find a number of students who participate in all the event. Find the number of students who participate in all the event. Okay. You just take the minimum number, isn't it? Find the number of students who participate in all these events. Diagram 32 shows 125 students participate in one or more event of the tracks and during. Oh, okay. I get it. So because some actually took quite few activity, so they ask you to find a number of students who participate all event. So 100. Okay, everyone actually do 100 except this one. So everyone also do lompat tinggi. I mean lompat jauh, and all of them also do this one. So participate all 3 activity. No, they want participate all event. If 100 meter, I guess every one of them actually run for 100 meter. Find the number of students who participate all this event. I guess the question trying to say is something like they will have something in common in all the case. Diagram 32 shows 125 students participate in one or more event of the tracks of field during the sport house. Who participate in all the event. I really don't understand what the question trying to say. Bilangan menyertai kesemua acara. Okay. Still have long jump and high jump. So yeah, so many events here. Lompat jauh, lompat tinggi, long jump and high jump. Total is 125, so that means the sum of here is 125. So participate in all the event. (125) students participate in one or more of the event of the track and field during the sport house training section. I mean, if you say the possible one, maybe is, I don't know. It doesn't seem like any hints here. Diagram 32 show 125 students participate in one or more event of the tracks and field during the sport. Find the number of students who participate in all the event. We have all these events. So we want the student actually participate all these events. How do I know how many of them? Or is this a set question? I mean SET. Oh, I guess it's a set question. My God. If this is a set question, it's going to be very hard. Okay. So let's do it. This is how many activity you have? We have 100 meter, and then we have lompat tinggi and lompat jauh is not the same, isn't it? Yeah, it shouldn't be the same. So yeah, lompat jauh, lompat tinggi. Lompat jauh dan lompat tinggi. Okay, yeah, I guess this is set. So only 100 here, this is 31 here. So lompat tinggi and 100 meter, lompat jauh and 100 meter, it will be 22. So 22 is only here. And then lompat tinggi and 100 meter. Lompat tinggi and 100 meter, here will be 30. And then, I mean, total 100 meter is 71, right? If total 100 meter is 71, so it's 71, then I just use 71. Oh, because here still have x. It's unknown. Because all these numbers you plus together already more than 71. So, what I will do is, here is 22. If the whole thing here is 22, right? So, on the top part only is 22 minus x. If the whole part here is 30, right? This is 30 minus x. So, I know the whole 100 meter is 71 people. So, I can solve this one to find the x. So, I can say 31 plus 22 minus x plus 30 minus x equals to 71. Plus x minus x, 30, 61, 61, 83. So 83 minus x equals to 71. So x is equal to 81 minus 71, which is 12. Yeah, so the answer will be 12. Because they want the people actually participate all, right? So participate all means actually is on the middle. Of course, you still can fill in a lot of other information like lompat jauh dan lompat tinggi is 27. Means here is 27 minus x. Mean for that part, yeah. But then, yeah, I guess you know it to use this information. Yeah, I read so many times because I didn't realize this one actually is a set question. Yeah, but then after that I actually find out actually it's a set question. Why we have to minus x? Okay, let me just explain again using the larger space here. let's say this is 100 meter. Okay, this is lompat jauh. This is lompat tinggi. Right, so if we say lompat jauh and 100 meter, we have 22. So lompat jauh at 100 meter, we have 22. So the 22 basically represents the whole area here. Correct or not? But then among the whole area here, if let's say I have X people who participate all 3 events, so the 22 is for the whole green color one, isn't it? So I want to know, how about here? If the bottom here is the X value, I know the part here actually we call 22 minus X. Because if I see this part actually I call 22 minus X, I plus X, the whole thing is become 22. This is the reason why we need to minus X for it. So same thing to the lompat tinggi and 100 meter is 30, right? So if you have 30 basically means everything here is 30, the blue color one. But then if I want to find the only blue color one, do not mix with the green color one, this part over here is 30 minus the X. So because I want to minus X, because I do have the X people who actually play all the 3 activities. So this is the reason why I want to minus X. And then on the question above, he said play 100 meter only. Mean these 31 people, he doesn't play other activity, only 100 meter. So 31 is only here. Because this part actually only play 100 meter. This part of people, they doesn't play they doesn't play the lompat jauh or lompat tinggi. Alright, so yeah, I hope actually you can understand this. And then because we know total people who play 100 meter is 71, so therefore I can say my whole area here is 71. So I plus every single one, I get 71. Okay, this is how I solve this one. I can call this can be a T question as well, because it's quite hard. I mean, yeah, I'm not to say very hard, just it's not so direct. Yeah, so you see the next question is a set question. So yeah, normally they will join the same topic together. Okay, which of the following represents the shaded region? Okay, P intersect Q intersect R. If P intersect Q intersect R, this is wrong because this one doesn't intersect R at all. So because if intersect, okay, if we have something like this, if you ask me about P intersect Q intersect R, it will be this part only, because this is P, this is Q, this is R, right? That means 3 also do intersect, is only that part. So the first one is wrong. P intersect Q, P intersect with Q means the whole part here, union R. It doesn't include R at all, so it's wrong. So the next one is, we do inside the bracket one first. Q union R complement. Q union R is everything of Q and U. Everything of Q and R mean the whole thing here. Complement mean outside. Intersect with P. If outside intersect with P, that mean we only have this part. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so the third part is wrong also. So the last one, if Q intersect R complement, okay, let me sketch this one. I'm pretty sure it's the last one, but I just want to draw it out. Oh, actually I forget to jump to full screen. I mean, I just realized it. Okay, so if Q intersect R, Q intersect R complement. So Q and R, Q intersect with R, that means is everything I shade in the red color. This is Q intersect R. And complement means I do not want the red color one. I want other than red color. Means everything outside here. Green color. So green color basically is the Q intersect R complement. And the green color part, which part actually intersect with the P? Intersect with P only have over here. Yeah, doesn't include the red color one, isn't it? So you want to find the area have the blue and green color. So answer is donkey. Alright, so yeah, so let's go to the last few questions. Okay, this one asks you to find the gradient of the PQ. So gradient, we have the gradient formula is negative y-intercept over x-intercept. This is the formula. Alright, so this y-intercept is negative 4. X-intercept is negative 3. Negative, negative, positive, but still have negative here, so it's negative 4 over 3. Very easy. So answer will be donkey. Alright, so let's continue. 35. Okay, diagram 15 actually shows the straight line RS with the gradient 2 and passing through 1, 6. Find the x-intercept of the straight line RS. Alright, this one is actually, you have to form the equation by yourself. So gradient is 2, y equals to 2x plus c. I have a coordinate 1, 6. I will substitute 6 into the y because this is x and y, right? 1 into the x because I want to find c. So c equals to 6 minus 2, c equals to 4. Then I substitute back here, y equals to 2x plus 4. The question asks you to find x-intercept. X-intercept means the y will actually equal to 0. Y will actually equal to 0. So if y equals to 0, 2x plus 4, 2x will equals to negative 4. So x basically equals to negative 2. So answer is A. Very easy. So let's move on to the last 4 questions. Okay. Diagram 36 shows a circular board consists of 3 circles. Okay, we see the 3 circles there. Find the probability of the dart hits the white area label R on the circular board. Okay, I guess the white area, the question trying to say, this is what I understand from the question, is the R area. They ask you to find the probability of getting, mean if you play this game, actually you will hit on the red color part only. So in order to find that, we have to know, we have to get the area of R, which I shaded one, over total area. Okay, so total area basically is quite easy because we know actually the radius is 20, so pi r square is very easy. But if you want to find the r, I know actually I have to use the total area minus the circle Q. So the Q itself, I guess the Q itself, it doesn't tell you the radius. So since I know total is 20, here outside is 5, so I know here to here should be 15. So minus pi 15 square. Yeah, so yeah, definitely we will solve this one. So the top actually is 400 minus 15 square. So I will have 175 pi over 400 pi. Of course, pi and pi I simplified, so I get 174 divided by 400. So the probability should be 7 over 16. So answer is B. Alright, this is how we solve this kind of question. Alright, then we go to question 37. Diagram 37 shows some card label with alphabets from the word pisang. Alright, so a card is picked at a random. State the probability that a card is picked labeled with vodka. I guess the vodka here actually means for A, E, I, O, U. So you just see how many A, I, O, U you have. So you have 1 and 2. Total you have 6 letters, right? So it's 2 out of 6. So it's 1 over 3. Alright, so it's C. Though it's not vodka, if this is vodka, I mean not vodka, it's actually we call it consonant. Alright, this is just English. Okay? Consonant means not A, U, I, O, U. Alright, so let's move on. Okay. R varies directly as a cube root of S. So R varies directly means equals to K cube root of S. Alright, so yeah, if I do not want to write equal, I don't need to write about K. I just do something like this. Alright, so cube root. So cube root, you have to understand actually equals to power 1 over 3. Alright, so answer is just A. Square root actually mean power half. Alright, cube root basically mean power 1 over 3. If fourth root and power of 3, this one mean power 3 over 4. Because I said many times, the top one means power, the bottom one means root. Okay? Yeah, this is just some knowledge. Alright, so yeah, same thing. This equation always need to add a k on the top. So kp over square root m. Then we have one combination. I will substitute in to find k. So s is 80, p is 40, m is 25. So this is 80, 25, square root 25 is equal to 5. Alright, so 5 and 40 I simplify is 8. So divide 8, I get 10. So I substitute in here, s equals to 10p over square root m. Then I will use second combination, substituting in here. 20, p is 8, m we do not know, n become m, m become n. So I will solve this one. So square root n equals to 80 divided by 20. So square root n equals to 4. So n equals to 4 square. So n equals to 16. So answer is C. Alright, very easy. I hope you can actually see that. Then we go to the last one. Okay. In the last one, this is matrix, very easy. You just multiply 2 into here. So you have 8, 12, 6, 2 minus negative 1, 4, 1, 0. This kind of bonus mark. 8 minus negative 1, we actually get 9. 12 minus 4 is 8. 6 minus 1 is 5. 2 minus 0 is 2. Do we have answer? 9852 donkey. Done. Alright, so is there anything you want to ask me? There's 40 questions. I'm so sorry about 2 or 3 questions. Actually, it's quite confused, and actually I do not have the answer for this one. So yeah, let me stop the screen sharing first. I will stop the screen sharing. So yeah, so I'm so sorry about the few questions, but overall I think you should be able to understand. If you still cannot understand or any part you find out actually I do wrongly, please let me know on my YouTube comment, or actually you can text me in my Facebook or Telegram. Alright, so if there's no other issue, I think I will end the class today. Okay, for Rania, do you have anything you want to ask me before I end the class? So I will stop the screen recorder first.